We hear all the time from parents, teachers, and the media that everything you post on social media will be out there forever. This is, to a large degree, true. People using their real names online have to be careful about what they say in tweets and messages and posts because there's always the risk of something coming back to get you. This principle was put on display this past week after a video emerged of some high school girls from Utah apparently making a racist, racially insensitive comment. I'll play the video for you here without sound because I'm not trying to get hit with a community guidelines strike, you feel me? But I'll link the video with sound below in the description. Now, this gets posted on Twitter apparently by one of the girl's friends. The video appears to be a screen recording of the video that was originally posted. As you can see, the video was posted with the caption, quote, "Surgin cuff." Now, if you record yourself saying that and play it backwards, apparently it comes out sounding like a racial slur. It seems like the girls recorded themselves saying the phrase and then possibly played it backwards on Snapchat or something. Also, it's possible they just said the phrase and then somebody else flipped the video into reverse before posting the final video to Twitter. I'm not sure the exact chain of custody here, so to speak, so I'm not going to make a definitive claim, but we'll come back to this later. Now, what immediately followed can only be described as a social media meltdown. Instead of just dismissing this as girls doing a dumb thing on social media, certain communities of people on Twitter decided it was their job to make these girls' lives a living hell. People instantly began demanding their identities and making it their personal mission to get these girls kicked off their high school cheer team and expelled from school over an internet joke. People who weren't even affected by this, people who lived out of state, decided they need to get these girls in trouble and ruin their lives. They better be getting them all out of here. They better. They won't. They'll find an excuse to save the group if girls. I've seen this episode before. An excuse? Like, for example, the fact they didn't even say anything racist, and even if they had, it was clearly in their car and not at school, so the school has literally no authority. Some people had reasonable takes on this issue. For example, this girl who said, "Have you ever made a mistake? Have you ever said anything you wish you didn't? Have you ever been in high school?" Yeah, exactly. To which a POC responded and said that, quote, "Only white people believe someone being themselves, a racist, is a mistake." I'm not sure what our misunderstood brother here is trying to say. These girls apparently made a mistake, but if they own up to the mistake and apologize, that's still not good enough? It's almost like, regardless of what they do, people like Simply Duran are going to hate them anyways for simply being white. One of the girl's brothers, who is ironically a rap recording artist, jumped in with what I thought to be probably the best take in the whole thread. Now, before y'all go going off on me, let me make this clear. I absolutely do not agree with the things said in the video. I'm just as shocked and offended as the rest of you. That being said, what they did was an idiotic mistake as a result of a friend telling them to say a phrase backwards. These girls did not intend for this post to be spread. Side note, apparently this was actually posted on a private Instagram account. My sister had no idea what she was actually saying until she saw the video posted. If you knew my sister and you knew what kind of person she actually was, you would know she would never purposely say such hateful things. Yes, it should not have been recorded in the first place, but it also shouldn't have been spread. The things that are being said about these girls and the vid are just as hateful and disgusting as the video itself. I cannot stand by and watch my own mother and sister be called hateful things, etc. It's absolutely disrespectful. The people retweeting, commenting, and spreading the post are just as much a part of the problem as what the girl said, and I am truly ashamed. Now, he's exactly right here. There's no reason for hundreds of thousands of people to be up in arms about a dumb social media post made by a couple of high school girls. I'm only a few years older than these girls, and my generation was really the first to go through middle and high school with social media available to us, and I can only imagine it's much more prevalent and widespread now than it was then. Kids do dumb stuff. I know I personally did monumentally dumb things in high school, and I'm glad that not everything was on camera or on Snapchat. People make dumb jokes and dumb mistakes, especially kids with low inhibitions and access to the internet. It's important to note as well that these girls weren't advocating for violence. They weren't even advocating hatred. In fact, they said nothing wrong. It was the editing of the video, at whatever stage that came, that made their statements inappropriate. If they knew what they were saying, it was in bad taste, but at this point, I don't know if that's even true. I don't know if we can even say these girls knew what was going on here. I'm going to play the original video. You can see the audio seems a lot more natural, and this is what the girls actually posted.
Surrogate cuff! 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 Surrogate cuff!
It seems to me that what happened here is explicitly clear. These girls recorded themselves saying the phrase and posted it to a private Instagram account to show a couple of their friends. It's clearly intended to be a joke, and yeah, the joke is in poor taste, whatever. We all make jokes around our friends that are in poor taste that we would not want spread all over the internet. That's natural human behavior, and anyone who acts like they don't do that or they haven't done that is simply lying to you, or they have no friends and never make any jokes with anybody. But then someone, either this kid Ty that posted the video or someone else, flipped the video backwards to make it seem like the girls had said the racist phrase. And now the media is running with this story, by the way. Newsweek is claiming that these girls laughed as they said F-N words in a video. They're also claiming that they yelled this offensive phrase. Again, they yelled nothing offensive. What they said was not offensive until it was edited to be offensive. The school explained the facts of this case, namely that this was off of school property and that they originally said the phrase "surgin cuff," but the website The Root decided that these facts were white-splaining. If basic facts are now white-splaining, we're in for a lot of trouble as a multiracial, vibrant society. The whole situation is annoying, and it's especially annoying once you realize that it's all being manufactured by the media to slander and attack these girls. This is a classic case of a fake, hoaxed hate crime, or hate incident in this case, and it's all being used by the media and used by this guy Ty who posted the video to attack these girls. Yes, they were dumb to post the original video, I guess, but I know what it's like to have the national media bearing down and attacking you. It was rough for me as a 21-year-old intentionally public figure. I can't imagine what it's like for a 15-year-old cheerleader and her family.